In the scorching outback of Australia, where temperatures hit 120 degrees and water disappears for months at a time, lives an animal that has turned survival into an art form. An animal that can't walk backwards, can't move its legs independently, and yet, can outrun a racehorse over distance. An animal whose females are almost always pregnant, but can freeze a baby's development inside the womb like pressing a pause button. An animal that has been hopping across this earth for over 15 million years, and has outsmarted every threat nature has thrown at it. Today, we're going deep into the wild, bizarre, and absolutely unbelievable world of the kangaroo. Before we go any further, if you're new here, subscribe to Mr. Wild Facts right now. This is where animal secrets that sound fake but are 100% real live. And here's your first mind-bending reason to stay: a kangaroo's tail is so powerful it functions as a fifth limb. It can support the entire weight of the animal. But if you grab a kangaroo by the tail in Australia, you can be fined or arrested. Because it's considered animal cruelty, the tail is essentially their spine in action. Let's talk about how kangaroos move, because it makes no sense and it's genius at the same time. Kangaroos cannot move their hind legs independently on land. At all. Both legs must move together, in sync, every single time. Which means they physically cannot walk like a normal animal. They can only hop. But here's the twist: that hop is one of the most energy-efficient movements in the entire animal kingdom. Most animals burn more energy the faster they run. Kangaroos are the opposite. The faster they hop, the less energy they use. That's because their tendons work like giant springs, storing energy on each landing and releasing it on the next jump with almost zero effort. A red kangaroo can cruise at 35 miles per hour and cover 25 feet in a single bound. And it barely breaks a sweat doing it. But that's not even the strangest part of how they're built. Kangaroos can't move backwards. Their anatomy simply doesn't allow it. Their massive tail and the angle of their hind legs make reverse movement physically impossible. The Australian government actually put a kangaroo on their coat of arms partly because of this, as a symbol of a nation that only moves forward. An animal literally incapable of going back. And when kangaroos aren't hopping, they use their tail as a fifth leg, pushing off it in slow movements like a tripod. Scientists only discovered this recently. For years nobody noticed because it happens so casually. This is an animal whose entire body is one long engineering miracle. Hit that subscribe button right now. Mr. Wild Facts goes this deep every single video and you don't want to miss what's next. And here's something that will genuinely disturb you: a male kangaroo flexes and poses to attract females. They tense their forearms, show off their chest muscles, and physically size each other up like bodybuilders before a fight. Scientists found that kangaroos deliberately develop muscular arms specifically for this. They are, without question, the gym bros of the animal kingdom. Now let's talk about kangaroo reproduction, because it is one of the strangest systems nature has ever produced. A female kangaroo can be in 3 reproductive states simultaneously. She can have a large joey outside the pouch, still coming back to feed. A tiny joey inside the pouch, developing. And a fertilized embryo completely frozen, paused, inside her womb, waiting. This is called embryonic diapause. And it is one of the most sophisticated survival mechanisms in the animal world. Here's how it works. When conditions are harsh, drought, famine, extreme heat, the mother's body sends a chemical signal that puts the embryo on hold. Development stops completely. The embryo just waits. 4 weeks. Sometimes months. The moment conditions improve, or the joey in the pouch leaves, the frozen embryo thaws and continues growing. Like nothing happened. This means kangaroos have essentially cracked the code on timing. They don't just reproduce, they schedule it. They decide, biologically, when life begins based on whether the world is ready for it. But the birth itself is where things get truly wild. A kangaroo is born after just 33 days in the womb. It's the size of a jelly bean. Blind. Hairless. Its back legs don't even exist yet, just tiny buds. And yet, this jelly bean-sized creature must climb, alone, through its mother's fur, all the way to the pouch. Using only its front arms. A journey that takes about 3 minutes and has zero assistance from the mother. If it falls, it dies. There are no second chances. It's one of the most dangerous first moments of any animal's life, and it happens before the creature even has eyes. Once inside the pouch, it latches onto a nipple that immediately swells inside its mouth, locking it in place for weeks. And the mother's body produces different types of milk simultaneously, one formula for the newborn, a completely different formula for the older joeys still feeding from outside. 2 joeys. 2 milk types. 1 mother. At the same time, nature didn't just build a kangaroo. It built a biological masterpiece. Subscribe to Mr. Wild Facts right now, because every single week we go this deep into the animal world and uncover things that will permanently change how you see nature. And here's your final fact, and this one is dark. Male kangaroos fight by grabbing each other, balancing on their tails, and delivering full-force kicks to the stomach with both hind legs simultaneously. Those kicks can reach 750 pounds of force per square inch. Enough to disembowel an opponent. They don't just fight. They try to finish each other. The kangaroo cannot walk backwards. Cannot move its legs independently. Gives birth to creatures the size of a jelly bean. Freezes its own babies in time. And fights with enough force to split another animal open. Everything about it sounds impossible. And yet, for 15 million years, nothing has stopped it. Not drought. Not predators. Not the harshest continent on the planet. Maybe the real wild fact is this: the animal that can only move forward, never backward, has outlasted almost everything else. Drop a comment right now: could a kangaroo beat a human in a street fight? Be honest. I'm your host on Mr. Wild Facts, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay wild.